So you want to buy a house, but with prices where they are today, you just don't know how you're going to come up with that down payment or closing costs for that matter. Let's talk about that. Hello and welcome to this episode of Masnyk's Mortgage Minute. I'm Rick Masnyk. And it goes without saying that in today's real estate market, it can be pretty tough coming up with the entire down payment for a home given today's prices. But did you know that there are a number of different down payment assistance programs or DPAs that can help you obtain those funds? In a lot of cases, these DPAs require that you be a first-time home buyer, but there are other options available that don't require that. So how much can you get? In some cases, there is a set amount. Some DPAs are capped at a certain dollar amount, like a $15,000 or a $20,000 grant. And if that's not enough to meet the minimum down payment requirement, then it just means that you need to come up with the difference. But there are many options available with the down payment amount that's necessary to meet the down payment requirement. For example, in a lot of cases, these DPAs are used in conjunction with an FHA loan, which requires a down payment of 3.5% of the purchase price. So what happens is you get a second mortgage that's equal to 3.5% of the purchase price. And depending on that lender's guidelines and your credit score, you may be eligible for a DPA that has no payments. Some are even forgivable after a certain period of time. I had one that I did several years ago where the borrower had no payments to make on that DPA, and after 36 consecutive on-time payments, or 3 years on their first mortgage, that DPA went away. They didn't even have to pay it back. So the bottom line is, if you think you can't purchase a home because you can't save up the funds for down payment or closing costs, there are other options that could put you in a position to own your own home. Just reach out to a mortgage professional to explore those options. Now, if you found this information useful or helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you know someone that this information could benefit, please pass it on to them. But for now, that concludes this episode of Masnyk's Mortgage Minute. I'm Rick Masnyk. We'll see you next time.